Hey everyone, it's Kristie with AG Takes Over. Ready for something fun and light. I have been meaning to do this dressing my dolls activity for a while, and I just picked up something new the other day that made me decide this is the right time. So, the normal stuff. Hi, my name is Kristie. I mostly talk about American Girl dolls. Sometimes I talk about politics and dolls. That series is called Let's Talk Dolitics. It's labeled that way, so you know that's the leaning of those particular videos. The rest of the videos I'll try to keep pretty light. Today, we're going to dress some dolls like DisneyBounding themed. I'm not the biggest Disney person at all, like by any stretch. I've been to Disneyland. That's the California one, right? I've been to Disneyland once in my life. But my wife and my daughter are both bigger Disney fans than me, so I have accrued some things here that are specifically Disney, and then I'm going to fill in the blanks with stuff that I've just picked out of our dolls collections. So, the first, I hear a child upstairs, and it's past bedtime, and this is like the 9th time she's been out. It's Grace's turn. It's Grace's turn. So the first 4 are going to include these Disney Totilly, it's T-O-T-E, and then I-L-Y, purses. So this one is obviously Cruella de Vil inspired, and is 101 Dalmatians. So I'm going to show you all the little bits that I pulled out today, and then I will go dress the dolls and come back and show you what everything looks like on. So grabbed these little shoes. I think they're Mary Ellen's, but I don't know. Grabbed this hair thing, just a plain black. It really depends because I don't know who I'm going to dress. If I have a light-haired doll, then I'll go with this one. If I have a darker-haired doll, I've got a couple of red options. And then this that I bought from somebody in a Facebook group, and they made it themselves. It's not the irregular splotchiness that this is, but I think it'll work well together. And some red pants. So should be enough red in there, enough black and white. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be cute. And then the next one is based on Rapunzel. This tote illy bag. And by the way, let me show you all the ones that they have. So they have, gosh, this isn't in focus. Aurora, maybe Frozen. I don't know, Tinkerbell? You tell me. That one in the corner, is that Tinkerbell? Or is that supposed to be Tiana? I have no idea. Anyway, there's Minnie Mouse, or Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Stitch, Belle, Ariel, Toy Story, Rapunzel. I thought that was Aurora, but maybe this is Aurora. Anyway, there are 2 of them that look like that. Maybe one is Cinderella. I have no idea. And then another Minnie Mouse, and then the Cruella one. So this one is the Rapunzel inspired. My wife bought this. She hasn't opened it yet, so I'm assuming she'll be okay with me using it, but if not, I'm going to tell her, well, then can you open it? Because I want to do this, and I've been kind of waiting. So I feel like Rapunzel's outfits generally are a good mix of pink and purple, but this particular purse leans more purples with a little bit of pink up here. So I'm kind of keeping that in mind. I've got these shoes. This, whatever they call them, the flip it and reverse it. I figured McKenna's meat skirt over that. And then I don't know which doll I'm going to pick, but I am going to pick one that has long hair because I got all of these. They're going to fall if I try to show them to you. All these flower clips in varying purples that I thought tied in really well here, and I'm excited about. I think that's going to pull that outfit together. And then the next one is, if you know anything about my wife, this is no surprise. She was on the lookout for the Belle one. She was super excited about it. It's got a little chip, kind of keychain that hangs on there. And it's just a rose. Like without the, I mean, the mini dolls are cute as all get out, but without the mini doll, it doesn't like scream. Like this one has the chameleon on there. Without the teacup, this is not as obvious, but the teacup makes it obvious. Anyway, for this one, I've got this yellow shirt from Jules and Me Designs, which was meant to be a Belle-inspired shirt, so that's perfect. And then these jeans, because why not? And these shoes, because they're red and they have roses on them, just like the bag. And then, which if I don't use one of these for Cruella, or if I use one, then it'll be whichever one is left, because they're both red with roses on them. I thought that would be good. And then the last one is one that I had been wanting to pick up. And finally, just the other day, we were out. I hadn't been like scouring and looking for these, but I was like, if I find them, I'll pick them up. So I did the other day get the Stitch one. By the way, my 5-year-old likes Stitch. She likes any character that's considered a villain, like not real life villains, but I don't know. The Disney villains she's kind of a fan of. But she says Ohana means family, and she like clenches her teeth together, and she's like, that's what makes it authentic. She's like, Ohana means family. So we were jumping on the trampoline in the backyard tonight, and she was like, did you hear me how I did it? Or can you do it? And I tried it. And then she was like, I keep my teeth together. I don't move my teeth. Like she was giving me an insider tip. Anyway, so this little doll is obviously wearing things that have Stitch on them. I'm just pulling from stuff that's in our doll closet, so I don't have that. But she's wearing like a blue tracksuit and some tennis shoes. And I was like, all right, fine. I've got this to go underneath. It's either a very short dress or a very long shirt, whatever you want, but it's going to be a long shirt in this case. And then I'm going to put, whoa, I almost knocked everything over, this tracksuit with it. Whoop, pink for the ears, blue and white. It's going to look good. And then I just picked these plain white tennis shoes. I think they're the referee outfit shoes. By the way, I keep meaning to do a like 1 item 10 looks video with the referee outfit because I think it's pretty versatile. But anyway, that I think will be cute. I'm very excited about these. For somebody who doesn't really care about Disney, I'm just excited because I think they're going to be effective. Like I'm going to be able to pull it off. And then, so that'll be 4 dolls. And then we have, so those are all like, the purse is the basis. And then I'm building things up around that. And then we also have some other, like from Disney Illy things that were outfits made for their 18-inch dolls. I think they're 18 inches. I might, like these are on the one hand a bit on the nose, right? Like clearly Belle inspired. Not all of them are, but I might do these and then just mix it up, not use the same shoes and hair accessories that they came with, because I don't want to just be like, here's the outfit that I bought in the store exactly as it came in the store. Look, my doll's wearing it. I don't know. If you know my channel, you know I want to be a little bit more creative than that. So anyway, here's the full, like the 2 pieces that I'm going to use. It's this shirt, which to me reads more orange than red, or like more salmon than red. So that makes it a little bit different than the other one. But these 2 pieces, might do something with those. And then this one is interesting. It is Snow White, I believe. Snow White inspired. I don't know how they get that. Did anything? Oh, because it's got little apples on it. Okay, it has apples on it. And then maybe like when the wicked stepmother, old crone lady, gave her a poisoned apple, she didn't give her a poisoned apple pie, right? She gave her a poisoned apple. So I don't really follow this, but you can tell me. Not a big Disney guy. Anyway, I think it'll be cute. I may do something with that. And then the last one, the shorts are actually over there on a doll. Because if you watched a video where I had my dog and my older daughter's dog pick out clothes for our dolls and see which one had better fashion sense. I know. Look, it's either heavy or it's silly. Sometimes it's in between. But that was a silly video. In fact, I'll link it in the description in case you missed it, because barely anybody watched it, and it was freaking adorable. So anyway, one of the dogs picked the shorts to this outfit that I'm getting ready to show you, and they're over there off screen. So I'll have to grab them from Lena and put them on a doll. But it's the Moana inspired outfit, and it's got some very fun shorts. This is the hair thing, and obviously the little kind of loose shirt. So I don't remember what shoes came with this. I'm not going to use the shoes, but I will use these 3 pieces and then accessorize. So yeah, if I do all of those, then that'll be 7 outfits, and I'm going to do that while I'm upstairs watching TV with my wife, and I'll probably film them sometime tomorrow, maybe on my lunch break. So I'll look a little more put together because it's not happening at 10 at night. All right, hang tight. All right, I am back. I went ahead and I said it'll either be 4 or 7. It's 7, so I've got 7 dolls dressed. 2 are kind of meh. They're not bad. None of them are bad, but 2 I'm less excited about. And I originally was like, I definitely have a favorite. And now I'm like, I don't know. I had a favorite until I didn't. There are several good ones here, but let me start. I'm going to start with the ones that I'm less impressed by. So, ironically, the most recent like Disney tote illy bag that I got was the Stitch one. And I was like, yay, now I can do this video. And then this one that was like the least exciting. So there she is. I'll probably put pictures, like vertical pictures, so you can see the whole thing at once, but I'll just do this here at the end. Just watch and I'll give you pictures. There is Z Yang. I didn't change up her hair from what it was styled before. She's holding her little bag. And I'm happy with the color match and everything. It just feels a little plain. Like, if you didn't see this, like, I don't know. Feels a little plain. It's a little underwhelming for me, but I'm not sure. I thought about like I could do something with her hair or some kind of hair accessory, but I really didn't think that it would make that much difference. It definitely wouldn't make it feel more Stitch. Right. All right. And then the next one was one of the Disney illy outfits, not the purse, not the little mini purses, but the outfits. And it's the Belle one. And I said, I'm just going to use the skirt and the top, and I'll pick out the rest myself. So here is Mia, who's been wearing the same outfit for like forever. So I was happy to change her up. She's so pretty. She was a Christmas present, 2024 Christmas present. And then her top in this version is a little bit more salmon colored, less red. I mentioned that before, but I did want to like make it feel a little bit more red. So I've got these kind of orangey red clips, and then I did go with the red bag and red socks, gold boots. So it's fine. All right, I'm ready to get into the ones I'm more excited about though, because those 2 I just felt like fell a little flat. I don't know which one to show you next. I'll just go whatever's closest. So next is the 101 Dalmatians. And here is Rosalie. So since I went with a light-haired doll, I decided to use the black headband. I also had a red headband option in case I went with a dark-haired doll, but light-haired doll. I think that this works well. I think that these are more uneven splotchy. These are clearly just polka dots, but all together, I think it works well. And the pants are cute. There's just enough red on top with the strap. Otherwise, I would feel like I need to put a red headband. But with the strap, I was like, there's enough red there. And the shoes are adorable. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. We do have like a lot, because AG has made a lot of them, like white fake fur winter coats, but I decided to go with this option. I think I could have created a lot of different looks based on this purse. I just think it was an easy one to work with, so Could I have made other options? Absolutely. All right. This one's next. This is actually like, I thought, I don't understand why this is like how this is DisneyBounding. And now I'm like, this is so cute. Check out Hazel, guys. So it's a Minnie Mouse bow, but I just turned it around because Snow White has like a cute red bow like that. And then I decided to make this a crossbody bag. It's probably what it was intended to be worn as anyway. And she's got yellow on the bottom because I was looking up, there's so little yellow in here that I was almost like, why is this, how is this considered Snow White inspired? And I'm like, okay, well, there is blue, red, and yellow, and it does have apples. Okay, it just doesn't scream it. So since the yellow is usually on the bottom, I decided to go with yellow shoes. Just gave her a yellow bracelet to tie it together and a blue bracelet. I made both of those. I think all the dolls I picked happen to not have earrings, like pierced ears. So I didn't get to use all the amazing earrings that I've made to like give even more of the personality to their outfits. But I think that her little bob and her hair thing and the yellow tennis shoes with this, like, it's adorable. Okay, totally happy with that one. And then next, this is probably the least creative on my part, but it doesn't make it any less successful. So it is Lena, who was already wearing the shorts. She was just wearing them backwards because of the outfit that she had on. But so what I added to this, because I'm using the shorts, the shirt, and the hair thing, which seems like what am I even adding? I added this necklace because I feel like it brings a lot of the same colors in. Some bracelets that I made that match really well. And then these, are they from the play outfit, I think? Anyway, they're falling apart. They're decrepit. Like pieces are falling off as I'm putting them on. I rarely use them, but I just thought they worked well with this because they're so kind of like roughed up and maybe sand worn and seawater worn, who knows. Also, Lena is gorgeous. She's so beautiful. All right, really like that one. So that was number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 2 more to go. Next one is, this was the only character that I got, I made 2 outfits from, but remember my wife is a big fan of Belle, and she had gotten the Tote Illy Belle purse. So this girl is featuring that purse. So here's Quinn, and I think this is among my top ones. She's got her red rose, yellow shirt. Like I mentioned, this was meant to be Belle inspired. And then her bag. I like that I could put it over here, and that looks a little weird, but the shirt is just the right length to cover that, so it doesn't seem weird. And a little chip there. And the flowers repeating on the shoes. So roses, roses, roses. It's nice. It's nice. All right, and then the last one, I think this might still, I put her last for a reason. I think it is my favorite. Let me grab her. If you recall from a few minutes ago, the other Tote Illy purse that my wife got was Rapunzel inspired. And I knew I wanted a long-haired doll, but didn't necessarily have to be blonde. So Kanani got her hair taken down. And she's got all these clips in it, which I just love. And then I have her holding the purse out because if I put it this way, the flowers are going to be facing the back. And I want you to see why this ties together and how this ties together. So I just have her holding it out. And then she's got these shoes on. So, dang it. Grab your purse. There we go. There. All right, I'll take pictures of her. Anyway, have you ever dressed your dolls for like Disney related stuff? What other characters would you like to see people do DisneyBounding versions of? If you don't care at all about Disney, that's fine. You can still comment on what outfits you thought were cute, irrespective of their Disney affiliation. And yeah, tell me whatever you want to tell me, doll related, down in the comments. I'm happy to read it. And if you know my channel at all, you know I will respond. Take care. I will see you again soon. Oh yeah, but hang tight because I'm going to show you the pictures.